It's time to start the show.
I have built a radio telescope, which is to a radio receiver and some computer equipment.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Brian, and you are here on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. I'm a mess. I got dirt all over my shirt. I'm out working the streets, baby. You guys know how it goes. All right. I had the podcast all recorded yesterday, True Crime Thursday, and we had a little connection issues, different things happen. So we are going to replay that right now, guys. It's a good one. We are looking at a murder in Mojave County of a family of two people moved here to retire. Get your handy dandy notebooks out, guys, because we're going to solve this thing. We're going to get into it right now. Hey, what's happening, guys? Happy True Crime Thursday on this It's 420 Somewhere podcast. That's right, guys. How's everyone doing out there today on this True Crime Thursday? I'm doing excellent, guys. I'm out and about. I'm out of the studio for today, but as you can tell, we got to do 420, man. It's 420 somewhere. That's right. How's everyone doing out there? Hey, if it's your first time watching, make sure you're hitting that like, subscribe, and share button. And hey, throw down some comments. We've been known to send free prizes to people who just comment. Just like that. That's right, guys. Hey, big news. Baked and Unboxed. That's right. Baked and Unboxed will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow at 1 p.m., guys. We're going to air the first episode of season 2 of Baked and Unboxed, where we give away all sorts of crazy stuff. If you guys aren't familiar with Baked and Unboxed, you guys should check it out. It's over on our YouTube, on the YouTube channel where you're at right now, unless you're watching on the website of thedailydank.com. Hey, if you haven't checked that out, jump over there. Make sure you're checking it out. Yeah, we got all sorts of crazy. So basically, Baked and Unboxed is we get the greatest mystery boxes, subscription boxes there are out there. We got Zobi, we got BAM, we got OC Celebrity Marketing. These are celebrity autograph boxes, props, all sorts of different stuff. We have a lot of different things. And what we do is we get stoned first, and then we unbox stuff, and then I give it away. Just that simple, guys. And what do you do to get entered? You make sure you blow up those comments on the video. So tomorrow at 1 o'clock, guys, we got season 2, episode 1 of Baked and Unboxed. It's back, guys, and back with a vengeance. Wait till you see what BAM has in store for us. Very, very cool stuff, guys. All right, so today on this It's 420 Somewhere podcast, that's right, guys, we got the top 5 at 420 as well. We got the top 5 dog walking fails. These are people who are walking their dogs, and the dogs have a different idea. That's right, guys. These are super funny, so get ready for that. We got a lot of stuff going on today. We're going to cover on this True Crime Thursday the McFalls murder. This is a couple that were murdered in their home and just disappeared. Kind of a lot to it. Happened here in Mojave County, I believe. Look it up. Very, very interesting stuff. That wasn't nothing nice. Had a little spittle there. It's funny when you're looking in the camera, you notice a lot more about different things than you would normally. All right, guys, so that's what we're going to be getting into today. Really, really looking forward to it. Hey, if you guys haven't checked out THC lately, they got a lot of good deals down there, guys. They got DNA. They got all sorts of crazy strands. Get down there and check them out. All right, guys, so we're going to jump into the top 5 at 420 right now, and these are the top 5 dog walking fails. All right, guys, here we go. All right, guys, we got the top 5 at 420, brought to you by the DailyDank.com. Check them out for all your cannabis needs. And boom goes dynamite. So, guys, here we go. Top 5 at 420. All right, number 5, guys. Bulldogs are known. Bulldogs are known for skateboard. Uh-oh. That was a smart one. And, right in the water. Oh, my. That was awesome. All right, number 4, guys. All right, what do we got? We're going to let him off the leash, and he's gone. I love the disbelief. She just stood there like, you got to be kidding me. Oh, man, that's awesome. All right, number 3, guys. Here we go. What do we got? Some icy roads here, and I think I'm in the way. And whoa! Oh, my big head's in the way, but he ate it. He ate it hard on that icy road. Oh, man. All right, number 2, guys. Here we go. What the heck is this? Oh, there's his dog. And there he goes. Oh, man, he snapped his neck on that one. All right, number 1, guys. Here we go. All right. Going just on a walk here. You got to put him on the flag. What is that? She goes in. And he takes the flag with him. He's gone. Look at this. He's flying. Look at. Oh, my God. Oh my God. All right, guys, that was your top 5 at 420. We got a bonus round. All right, here we go. Bonus round for you guys. Oh, the dog's done. The dog's like, nope, you can push me as much. Oh, man, that's hilarious. Those were good, man. Those were so good. Oh, dogs. Oh, man. All right, guys, we got a couple minutes for 420. What are you guys smoking on? Blow it up in the comments. I'm going to switch it up. I like that Gorilla Glue number 4. I'm going to switch it up today. It's Friday. I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to run to both the Bud Pharmacy and THC and see what I got going on and what kind of deals. Hey, check out the Wild Weekly Drops. We're going to be dropping tomorrow morning, guys. I'm trying to get them out on Thursdays. Just wasn't working. Friday morning so I can do them Thursday night, and that way you guys all have them Friday mornings. I think that's the best way to go. All right, guys, there's a lot of deals out there right now. Man, a lot of good stuff. Good time to be a cannabis consumer because, man, the market is saturated and saturated like heck, man. And you're going to see a lot of these businesses going out of business very soon. You already read about it. There's a lot of grows and a lot of distros that just aren't making it right now because of taxes and all this kind of stuff. Man, a year ago, 2 years ago would have been a great time to start a distro or start a grow or something like that. Now, I don't think so, man. It's competitive. It's cutthroat out there. And so we're going to show you see the prices, man. That's how cutthroat it is. You know, when you can get an eighth for $8, that's pretty crazy. $5 sometimes. You get an ounce. I've seen ounces for $12, $20 at times. So you never know. It's definitely a different world, and we need to take advantage of it before those prices start to go back up, guys, because this ain't going to last forever. And much like this won't last forever, you never guess, it's 420! All right, guys, we are back. How was everybody's 420? Hopefully it's still going on. Hopefully you're still clearing that bowl. Otherwise, you got some super lungs, guys. That's right. Man, I'm in the market for a new bong. I got in my gravity bong, but old dirty bong is still holding up pretty good. But man, I think it's time for something different. Might have to go hit up Stony J's over on Fort Mojave. If you guys haven't hit up that shop yet, man, you get a lot of good glass in there, a lot of good deals, good guys too, really good guys. So go check them out down at Stony J's. And while you're there, check out the dailydank.com. That's right, guys. You're gonna find out all your cannabis news, all your cannabis headlines, podcast shows, you name it, we got it over at the dailydank.com. That's right, guys. All right, so on this True Crime Thursday, let me read some of these comments, guys. Guys, blow it up. What are you smoking on? What are you drinking on? What are you getting on? Let me know how everyone's 420 was. All right, we're going to be getting into this, the McFalls murder. First time I had heard about this. This is the same batch of videos from, I forget who they are, the name of this channel. I should write this stuff down. They'll advertise themselves, so make sure you give them a like or whatever, because they're putting out some pretty decent content. Let us review it. So, all right, guys, so this is the McFalls murder. This is about a wife and a husband, I believe, a couple that lived in a home, and they just were gone, murdered, or maybe murdered, I don't know. Like a lot of these stories in the desert, man, they just come out of nowhere, and crazy stuff, scary stuff. But you know what part about living in the desert? You got to know your surroundings, know your limitations, know what's going. Woo, you know it's good when you got the sweats going on, the bong sweats. That's right. You just got to be aware of anything could happen at any time. And we're going to find out. We're going to find out exactly what happened to the McFalls, or potentially find out. Get your handy-dandy notebooks out, guys, and we're going to start taking clues, because we're going to solve this thing, and we're going to solve it today on True Crime Thursday, only on It's 420 Somewhere podcast. That's right, guys. So here we go. We're going to get into this right now.
Jerry and Susan McFalls went missing from their home in Mojave County, Arizona in January of 2018. The bodies were not located until later that fall. They were found buried in the remote desert nearly 20 miles away from their home, close to the border of Utah.
Oh man.
Neighbors in dispute with the victims quickly surfaced as the prime suspects. David Haver had been evicted from the home after Jerry and Susan purchased the property. There was a dispute over the title, which the couple was in the process of clearing up in the courts. They were planning to sell their longtime home in the Salt Lake City metro and retire to rural Arizona. In late 2017, Jerry was shot with a BB gun and pointed to the neighbor David as the shooter. Instead, David's wife Lita took the fall. David worked as a firearm dealer, and any conviction would have ruined his career. She was charged with 2 felonies in connection with the case. Those charges were dropped due to the McFalls disappearance. The lawsuit they filed in the property title dispute was also dismissed. Jerry's mother, Helen, had passed away a few months earlier. Part of the inheritance allegedly included ongoing payment as part of native settlement funds. With the inheritance, their own savings, and funds from selling their home in Utah, the couple was finally looking forward to enjoying their golden years. While the neighbor raised suspicion, there were other persons of interest that soon emerged.
Weather was great, other than
personal
the heat.
possessions, including
And it's
money
better for when
and
you get older,
firearms,
for arthritis and
remained untouched
everything.
in the home.
Sad that I had
The
to come
motive
in.
was not burglary or robbery. It was apparent the persons responsible for killing Jerry and Susan had another motive. It also seemed the killers were fond of dachshunds. The door was left ajar so the victims' 2 dogs could enter and leave the residence. A small drip was left to fill a water dish for the dogs. They were not severely malnourished, and had to have been fed at some point between the victims ceasing contact on January 11th, and the welfare check on January 21st.
Oh wow, so that's quite a little span there. And you know what, for somebody to like take care of your dog and the dogs to be cool with them, I know they're Dachshunds, but like I want to say it almost seems like it should be someone they're familiar with, like someone I don't know, the sketchiness about the eviction thing and the title, that points a finger to them, but it almost seems like someone who was familiar, someone, I mean, you don't kill somebody and like not rob them. Like if you're a stranger and like care about their dogs, unless you're a dog lover. I mean, you know, some people do that. But this is obviously someone who kind of knew them, I would think, maybe. Someone who was familiar with the property. Yeah, write that down in your handy dandy notebooks, guys, and that kind of thing. So, you know, and it didn't look like there was a struggle from what I heard. So that's kind of a different aspect of it. Very, very different. Very strange at this point. We're going to find out more right now, guys. Right on now.
Susan had obtained a protective order against their daughter Lori in 2014. They wrote her out of the will, leaving instead all of their possessions to their son Jerry Jr. and grandchild Macy. Now with the passing of Helen, whoever was named in Jerry and Susan's last will, was in for a significant financial gain. Lori struggled with addiction issues and became estranged from the family. She didn't have much interaction with other McFalls and, having nothing to gain from the will, was not suspected. Jerry Jr., on the other hand, was having financial struggles. He and his wife Meredy faced financial problems in the form of tax liens, unpaid credit cards, and ended up closing the bowling alley they owned. Meredy was the last known to communicate with Susan, by text. They reported the disappearance nearly 2 weeks later, after Susan and Jerry failed to return to Utah.
What do you guys think?
Meredy was said to deter searches from the area where the bodies were ultimately located. She claims it was because she thought it was a waste of time being such an obvious spot, not far from the highway. Some searchers claim they were told by her that the area had already been thoroughly searched. Another inconsistency was noted when neighbors alerted about a silver SUV, seen at the home around the time they went missing. Meredy later claimed she believed the vehicle in question was a sedan, not an SUV as originally stated.
Meredith McFalls says from the outset, everyone was looking for a silver sedan, not an SUV. And she says it was a waste of time to be searching near the freeway where the bodies were eventually found because that was just too public of an area.
All right, guys, so that's pretty interesting stuff. I'm not 100% sure where I'm leaning right now. Man, a lot of fingers to point on this one. Kind of crazy. Definitely interested in the will was changed. That's kind of weird. Man, it's just crazy that some people like this is going to be their retirement and people just jump all over it and see it as a chance to murder the people or steal from them, take advantage of them. Just really, really bad stuff, man. I don't dig it. You know, you work that far in life, you work that hard in life just to get by and to hopefully, you know, make something of yourself and or make, you know, you have made something of yourself and now you can retire and enjoy life the way it's meant to be without work and all that. And you got all these people, phone family members scheming against you. Man, what a crazy world. And out in the desert, the boot of all places. All right, guys, we're going to get into this next part of this. This is going to be the Melody, but it's spelled weird, McFalls interview. So this is the drug-addicted daughter or whoever relative that had the will changed to her name. So we're going to find out what she has to say right now.
Now, we do have one neighbor that lives a few houses down that swears that mom and dad were seen in a silver or gray SUV crossover type vehicle. Apparently there's a few stories, so days to the beginning of January sometime they were seen in this other vehicle.
Family members have claimed there was a dispute between Meredith and her husband's parents, in which they planned to remove Jerry Jr. from their will. They believe that help was hired to kill the victims. The mysterious SUV was alleged to be owned by Zach Jepson. He managed the McFalls bowling alley until it closed, and had worked for Meredith for almost 15 years. The vehicle had distinctive features which made for easy identification. Interestingly, the Google Street View of Jepson's home, which revealed the SUV, was removed. This is a process sometimes undertaken by law enforcement as part of an investigation. Even more troubling questions came about during a Facebook Live broadcast, in which Meredith, Jerry Jr., and their longtime friend, Alex Choquette, visit a memorial at the site where the bodies were located. They begin by mocking their native heritage, seemingly unaware they are broadcasting.
No one said they were the smartest guys.
No. We're live.
Apparently Primus is a happy strand.
Meredith and Jerry Jr. hired a lawyer, and, under the advice of counsel, are not willing to take a polygraph. Without further evidence, or witnesses coming forward, this case may never be solved. Any individuals discussed are presumed innocent, unless proven guilty in a court of law. The information discussed in this segment was sourced from police reports, Utah court records, news articles, and other public open sources. The views expressed in this program are those of the author, and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any other entities involved, including the content hosts. If you have any information about the murder of Jerry and Susan McFalls, please call the Mojave County Sheriff's Office or Mojave Silent Witness.
Ooh. All right, guys. So that was the story about the McFalls and their murder. What do you guys think? Do you think it was the family member, or do you think it was these people that they had an open court case with that they had evicted, and I guess they were taking what they thought was their home? But I mean, you know, they were just buying a place. What a mess. What a mess this all turned out to be for them. So then, just to disappear like that, how crazy. Sad situation. You work that hard all through life. The last thing you want is a bunch of schemers trying to take what you earned, man. Very, very sad. But we could help, man. If anyone knows anything about the McFalls murders, guys, if you know any of the players involved, make sure you're hitting up the Mojave County Sheriff Department, and they'll do what they can do. Yeah. Hopefully this gets solved. I pray to God that if I get murdered, or there's weird circumstance, I pray to God that it's real police, not the sheriff's department. From my experience with sheriff's departments, they mainly just want to not do paperwork, and so I don't know if that has something to do with them not investigating more. A couple of these past ones that we looked into that were all Mojave County sheriffs, very, very odd, like the serial killer that we looked into. I mean, all those cases look like they're really, really linked. But yeah, you can't put a connection in. And then, I say the sheriff department is, it's any department. The Kingman Police Department was really bad with the Sid Cranston case. So, I guess it just depends on the circumstances. Sad that, no matter what it is, you just can't be, you pass away, you just, there's politics involved still. You just can't be a voice, an unsounded voice that someone needs to speak up for you. It's got to be, if I'm not too busy or this and that, can't speak from the grave, guys. Sometimes we need to. Anyway, with all that being said, hopefully everyone had a great time on It's 420 video podcast. Make sure you guys are blowing up those comments. And hey, tomorrow we're going to be launching season 2. Episode 1 of Baked and Unboxed, guys. One of many. We're going to be flooding the market with Baked and Unboxed all over the place, guys. Hey, if you haven't checked it out, check out the dailydank.com. That's right, the dailydank.com for all your cannabis news, needs, and wants, and wish lists, and you name it, it's over there, guys. All right, I'm going to bounce out of here and get back to just back to living on living. That's right, guys. I don't know. All right. Appreciate everyone. Big shout out to Teresa Deller, Ed S., Teresa Mitchell, everyone out there. Marissa. Hey, I met Chantel today. Very cool. They got their prize. Very, very awesome. Finally took care of that. We're trying to get everything situated, guys, so no one's waiting for prizes anymore. I think it's going actually pretty well. All right, guys. Keep smoking. Keep getting high. Keep having a good day. Keep living your good life. Hey, remember, guys, the universe will provide you with what you need, not always what you want. That's right. Mind blown, guys. All right, we will see you next time on It's 420 video podcast somewhere. What?